This is Nicole Ferrell, and I'm coming to you on DivaGalsDaily.com as Single Gal. And from one single gal to another, correct?
Thank you.
I am with Teairra Mari. Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
Loving the hair color. It goes with your eyes and your skin complexion. You know,
Oh,
right?
thank you.
You're welcome. So let's get into the words you hate. Tea. Sorry.
Yeah, I love that word actually.
You love the word tea?
I love
Good,
tea.
because we're about to get into it. I want to know, first off, how do you feel Love and Hip Hop Hollywood portrayed you? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Are you watching every episode like, I didn't mean to do that. Why did I do that? I hate that I did that. Let me change it up. How do you really?
Well, yes, absolutely. I mean, certain things I looked at like that, like why did I do this and why did I do that? But I would never blame it on their portrayal of me. That's my own responsibility to, you know, be cautious and be smart about the reactions that I give. So I know that I hadn't been when I was recording this show, and I knew that I was going to have to watch all the BS that I did back, and I take full accountability for it.
Good. So you don't regret anything that went on?
Regret is definitely the wrong word. I don't regret anything, but I have learned from the things that I've done.
So you are completely real throughout the entire show, which is something that I absolutely love. But I kind of think that they could, you know, portray you sometimes as the girl is about to pop off and you say the wrong thing, you're gonna get popped in that eye.
Oh, right.
So how you kind of feel? Are you okay with that, or you kind of feel like, is that you? Is that the real Teairra Mari, or is it just something that's a reality but not a reality?
Well, I definitely have to admit to having a strong personality, and sometimes people can't take that. And if you come for me, then I'm gonna come for you. I have to take that. I own that, and I don't know what else to say about that. I mean, I'm working on getting better with the way that I come for people, because there's levels to it. You don't have to take anything from anybody, but you also don't have to be a buffoon about it.
Exactly. So just to let you know, from people watching you, no one's going to come for you after seeing this season.
Well, that's not true, because sometimes that can make people want to come for you even more to push those buttons, and that's what I felt like was happening to me this whole season with the cast. And I felt like certain cast members knew what buttons to push to take me to that level, and they got me to that level, and they felt like, great, now I gotta sing.
I mean, do you feel like some cast members were being fake or doing it for TV? Like, I know you and Hazel.
That's what I'm just saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Y'all
so I'm not gonna say no names about that, but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying Hazel. I'm saying, period. Certain cast members knew that if they pushed my buttons, we were gonna have a quintessential love and hip hop scene.
Right. So they're doing it for the camera, so you can make sure, you know,
that they have a scene.
That check next season.
And half of the motherfuckers that push my buttons, other than Ray, were not even in the opening credits. So let's talk about that.
Let's talk about the people who push your buttons. It's not in the opening credits. Are you genuine friends with anybody on Love and Hip Hop? Besides the people that you fill out with, no name said, are you real life friends with any of the other women cast members of Love and Hip Hop?
I look at Nikki as a friend. I do.
Really?
We actually,
I think I bond a little bit.
We blossomed a friendship over Love and Hip Hop in this whole time frame of like this 8 months. And I actually have a lot of love and respect for her, and I got her back. And you know what? In the beginning, I didn't see all of Masika's flaws with everything, because I was just like, I don't want to hate Masika.
You guys aren't
close.
close.
No, we're not close. Me and Nikki are.
But speaking of Masika, do you read any blogs or anything going on with?
Well,
you read anything
about what?
Masika, and you know, there was a couple billboards up and a couple. You know,
oh, okay. So you're not talking about today's news.
I was talking about
clearly
violent.
You don't read the ball.
I do, girl. I didn't want to go there because I didn't know how you would act.
What
would react?
It ain't me.
But I mean, with the domestic violence with your friend on the show, Young Bird, do you think that's in his character?
I I never seen that side of him. I'm not gonna lie on the man. Yeah. I've never seen that side of him, but I mean, I know that he likes to drink. You know, we all like to drink. We all like to get turned up. It's Hollywood. This is what we do. We're young and we're living. It's like lights, camera, action out there. And we were all in New York and having a good time, filming the reunion and doing what we do. And we were all drinking, and everybody was turned up. Everybody, except for probably, I have to give it up to my boo April. I have to give it up to O. I have to give it up to Fizz. I have to give it up to, I can't even remember everybody that I noticed that was in their right mind. But everybody else, honey, turned.
So it's like you guys weren't kind of like in your right mind.
I'm not going to say we weren't in our right minds. I'm just saying we were turned. You could still be turned in your...
Believe me, I know.
Okay, because I don't even know how to explain
I know,
that.
girl.
So hopefully the people get that.
I know. I want to talk about you. Do you completely hate Princess the Frog, or is it just Princess?
It's Princess the Frog, and I feel that I don't hate her because I don't hate anybody. My mom always taught me that. My grandmother, you know, she always told me, you never have hate for another human being. Now you can dislike somebody, and I dislike her.
Is it because of her array, or do you have a real life problem with her?
No, yeah, it's a real life problem. It ain't got nothing to do with her array. It's what ways that she's came for me. The ways that she's had my mouth in her mouth.
Yeah, that was good.
My name in her mouth. I'm sorry. The way that she's had my name in her mouth. And my mouth, if y'all watch the reunion, because she said that, yeah, some other shit. But anyway, you know, the way that she's had my name in her mouth, I just dislike her from the beginning.
And speaking of, like we were talking about gossip blogs earlier, I do keep up with it. But you've been watching about the little with Princess, her being pregnant?
Yeah, but I mean, she was drinking at the reunion last night, so I don't know how true that is.
Killed pregnancy rumors.
Well, I don't know. I mean, she could be a dumb bitch and drink while she's pregnant.
If she was,
I mean, she seems to be a little
crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be hurt because I feel, you know, to a certain extent that, you know, they belong together.
You think they belong together?
I do.
For you, Teairra Mari, to say that,
I definitely don't think that. I don't think. Let me tell you. I don't think the reason. Listen. I don't know. Let me take that.
Let's break it.
Listen. I don't know if they belong together, but I know that he and I don't belong together. So whoever you go out there and you get with that fishing rod,
you bring in,
honey, to each his own. But I know that I don't belong with him.
That's really good to hear. So, are you gonna keep up with the Love and Hip Hop? I love that we get to hear your music on Love and Hip Hop. I don't really agree with the comments, Sincere.
Yeah, I mean, well, that was a bad performance. I definitely think that Sincere was being a little harsh about it.
Yes.
But, you know, I agree with what he was saying. It's just his delivery. And that's the whole thing with everybody on the show.
So, 2015 is your year. You about to kill us with that music.
That's what we hope for.
That's exactly what we are hoping for, because at the end of the day, this is all about the music. So can you give us a little something on what we're going to hear?
Well, you're going to hear good music, and music that's coming from the heart, music that chronicles everything that I've been through in life, not just with this show, but in life, period. And I mean, I've had a treacherous ride. I mean, and I mean, good times and bad times, but definitely treacherous is on that list.
Yes.
Of times.
I want to say to everybody out there, whoever has like hate for Teairra Mari, or you know, any kind of tea y'all sipping or anything, I am with this girl and I absolutely love her energy and personality.
I don't care about no hate or no.
I know that feels for that's good music. You know that, right? That's good.
That's the life.
Yes,
I'm in the air.
Yes, I want to just say that I completely love you on the show, and I can't wait to see more. I love you only because it's like I'm waiting to see what is going to happen next week. So you always have me on my toes, like, what's about to happen? The main reason I watch is like, what is about to happen?
I'm sorry.
No, say thank you because it's good TV. But you never forget to put your music in there, which is what I like.
Right.
So you keep it real and You go through whatever you go through. You take the good, the bad, the ugly, and then you say, you know what? I'm about to get my music in this too.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to say that I like about you.
Well, thank you.
And it keeps me watching. So this is Nick Ferrell. We are wrapping it up. And this is Teairra. I want to give you a nice big old hug because you can bomb. Yes. And this is Teairra Mari, DivaGalsDaily. Peace.
That was great.